You're in Melbourne. You've been the most locked down city in the world. How did and you sort of only just started your business when that happened. How did you cope with that?
Everything went really quiet. So it was a bit frustrating hearing that Melbourne property prices are going up, yet in my apartment world, it was just very, very stagnant.
That's a great space to be in. Let's face it, there's so many of us that really, if we're not downsizing, we should be.
As much as you think you're going to want to downsize once, it's probably going to be a two-stage process.
Yeah.
So I find a lot of downsizers think I need to downsize, and they've got this big house and they look for a 80 square metre apartment, and it's like, that's too small.
Massively stressful when you find yourself in that situation. You feel like you can't get out of it.
A couple of lawyers ended up buying an apartment, and the apartment was 80 square metres, and they just couldn't live in it. So all of a sudden they were stuck with this apartment. Apartment was a bit higher in price generally, I won't say all the time. The day it settles, you're not going to get the same price for it right away.
Sure.
All of a sudden they're in a loss of time.
What sort of processes do you go through, even internally, to actually deal with things that are really pushing you outside of your comfort zone or challenging you in some way?
The most thing that I try and do is not take things personally.
Yeah,
I try and remove things from myself, because we all have so much negative self-talk.
You were recently named among 15 property experts in Australia to watch.
Hopefully I'm doing something right out there.
Yeah.
They just approached me to put the article up. I'm always quite sort of humble with what I sort of advocate out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully watch this space.